Hey, that's Alan. I'm recording a bug video for the game is Stormworks Build and Rescue. I've been wanted to be a little bit lenient on 1.0. This should be the zero point 0.9 or zero point 0.9 beta or zero point 0.1 or 1.0 pre-release A or something like that. It's not. They released it as 1.0, and therefore it deserves to be criticized as a complete product. I've been lenient on them. I mean, they're an indie studio, and we've been and they've been patching it aggressively over the past 4 or 5 days and roundabout since release, and I've been trying to just roll with it and just let them get this in shape. But I mean, at some point, the frustration mounts up, and it's just no good. All right, what we have going on in this scene is we got this mysterious little red yellow engine. Somebody left it on my server months and months ago, and so since it was on my server, we're playing on my server, and this is version 1.0.9. If you can't read that, I gotta make sure that we're very clear about the version we're playing, because when you're doing a bug report video, that's always the central issue, the exact version. So this is 109. This engine, I went through it, overhauled it. I don't know where it's from. I don't know who made it, and it's just sort of a big question mark. And then we got this well car. It's kind of nice. I went through it. I put the magalls on the bottom, not the sides, because I think the left and right ones were fighting each other. Also got to take a look at the rope hold downs, and that's kind of an issue too. The problem is these containers, when you attach the top, the bottoms let go, and that's a problem. And the container is designed to, the car is designed so you can stack them up. So if you stack them, they let go on the bottom, so you got to use the magalls, and it gets a little complicated. Now, if I took the container and I stacked it here, what would happen is that the top containers from the corner of the two containers, those would grab and it would rip the entire heavy container up like this, over like that, and then they would become permanently locked like that because there's no way to release it. So therefore, I need to try to attach the top container to top container, and then I can load the second well. I don't know why my system's lagging like that, but alright. Now, what we have going on over here, this is a Rainbow Logistics crane. Rainbow Logistics, it's a whole collection of stuff, also known as RLOG or something. That's the abbreviation. He has very good designs, but his mechanicals suck. And this crane needs an auxiliary power unit. I go in there and I say, okay, well, your electronics are they don't pass muster. So I go in and I rip out all the electronics, put in my engine control logic, so the engine is barely idling in there. But while it's barely idling, it's not providing enough electrical power for the thing, and we're down at let's see, what's the power in here? 20% power, which is okay. Well, we need a APU, but let's ignore that. Okay, now we have the crane that's almost out of power. It's not touching the ground. It is extremely heavy, and we got like nothing but weight blocks on the bottom, weight blocks on the pylons, weight blocks on the rear of the crane. I mean, it needs all of that to hold the container, which is extremely heavy. I mean, the developers just said, okay, weight equals 4,000. So we got like 4,000 weight up in the payload, and then we're kind of matching that with the, like, weight blocks everywhere in the crane, and it needs to do that, and it does it. So we got a lot of weight. Let's go into the world settings. Let's unlock this. Override weather. Just kill the wind. Kill the rain. Leave the overrides. So that's out of the picture. Ideal settings. Let's look at our vehicle. All right, we can turn right. All four wheels turn appropriate for right. We turn left. All four wheels appropriate for left. We can accelerate, and we're now in backwards. And all four wheels respond backwards. All right, we accelerate forwards, and let's swap to forward. All four wheels swap to forwards. So, I mean, it even kicks up some dirt. I mean, I spawned the thing at O'Neill, and O'Neill Air Base is about like 2 clicks in that direction. And I drove it all the way from O'Neill down the road, slipping and sliding, you know how Stormworks is. Got it all the way here. Now, all I want to do is either backwards or forwards. I don't care which way direction I go in. Let's just start with backwards. And accelerate. Try to turn this thing. And what happens? Well, since I'm making a video, it works that time. Okay, we had a rude interruption there, and let's try to get back to this. Maybe, hopefully, I can edit these together. Alright, the truck here, we want to get this to the train. So, we are now rolling forward and trying to turn, and because this is on a stream or on a recording, so far it's turning. Look at that. All right, look at the wheels. Look at what the wheels are doing. Very good. All right, reverse, turn full full left, reverse, right hand reverse turn. Use the throttle forward. You look at the wheels very carefully. Everything's correct, but the vehicle is not turning. It is moving in a straight line along its axis, but it is not turning. It's got all these wheels with all that weight on it. Huge amount of weight, huge wheels, nothing going on a pretty flat ground, nothing happening, but it can't turn. Look at that. No turn. Alright, let's just stop. Alright, full brakes. It's sort of sliding around as usual. Got a forward gear. And a right turn forward. Apply the throttle very gently. And it can't turn. It's got this invisible force that the steering is hard over, and basically on the line between throttle and brake, just very gently, and it cannot turn. I mean, let's just roll forward. Let's just hit the car, and it's just. I mean, usually when you hit the car like this, just the pressure will turn the vehicle, but it can't, because this game is a buggy, frustrating mess that shouldn't have been released in this state. So, I rest my case. Thank you very much.